Hello, hello. Just thought I would show you guys me actually eating something other than rice. Now, a lot of you always see me cooking up rice or lo mein noodles. Today I'm actually going to make a simple salad. I have my little bowl here. I have some of this pre-made salad that I bought from Aldi's. It was like $1, like 98 cents for a bag, which I think is definitely worth getting because one bag I can make 2 or 3 meals out of it, which isn't bad. I'm also going to be using 1 whole onion and 2 little carrots and half of a cucumber. And you know, making the salad really isn't too hard. It's just a matter of cutting everything up, putting it into the bowl, putting on the salad dressing, which in my case right now, I think I'll be using this, I don't know if this came from Dollar Tree or Walmart. It's Riverton Ranch dressing. Probably not the healthiest thing, but it makes the food taste better, so I'll use it. Anyhow, we're going to go ahead and peel all this stuff up, slice it up, put it in, and serve it up. Alright, I'm going to first start off with our nice little garden salad here. Still kind of green, a little bit of brown, but it's alright. It's still good, not slimy yet. And, well, that piece is a little bit slimy, so we're going to get rid of it. Matter of fact, you know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to rinse it out and wash it off, because some of it's starting to get slimy. It's been sitting around for about a week. So let me clean it out. Let me rinse it. To rinse it, I simply just ran some cold water on it, and I'm just going to pour this water out. I'm looking for any pieces that are slimy. Normally I wouldn't have to do this, but because I had this sitting around for, it's been like about a week now, more than a week. Definitely worth cleaning out, but still good. I'll still eat it. It should be fine. So just let me hold that and pour out the water, and we should be all set. Alright, I've poured out all the water. Now the next step is to add our cucumbers. I have, this cucumber is half a cucumber because I used the other half last night. I made a salad, similar salad, and it was very good. So, cucumber is still fresh. It's not slimy or anything. You can cut the cucumber and serve it with the skin, which I normally recommend, but this is kind of waxy, and I'm a little concerned about insecticides being sprayed on everything. So I washed it, but just to be extra safe, I'm going to go ahead and peel off the skin. Although, truthfully, I think if you can eat it with the skin, it's healthier. My understanding is that when you have dark green skin on the outside and you eat that, it's actually better for you. But you'll definitely want to wash it and make sure there's, you know, no pesticides or anything on it. Me, I'm going to go ahead and peel it. I use this hand peeler, and it's like actually kind of fun to do. I know some of you are like, man, you act like you never seen a hand peeler before. I don't think they make these in Thailand. I've seen it before and I've used it, but I'm always so amazed. I'm so impressed somebody came up with this idea. But you just slide it along there and the skin peels right off. It's like perfect peeling. My mom, when she used to peel stuff, she used to take a sharp knife and manually cut. And, you know, that's kind of dangerous. This thing, you just peel it across and it comes right off. That's perfect. Now I'll go ahead and cut little round slices to serve, and we should be all set. As you can see, after I sliced it, this became quite a bit of cucumbers. Probably more than I need. But you know what? I'm going to use it all. Because I'm not eating anything else other than the salad today. So this will make me extra full. If I don't eat it right away, I'll put a lid on it, you know, some more foil on it. Just put it in the refrigerator and let it sit for a couple hours till I get hungry and eat it again. But cucumbers are great. They're mostly water. My apologies for those of you hearing me chew on this stuff, but it is really good food. So, we're going to go ahead and slice up the carrots and the onion here. Oh, peel it first and then slice it. I have peeled the onions, and now it's just a matter of slicing it into little onion rings. And we're going to be tossing it in there. I don't know if I'm going to use the whole onion. That would make it taste really strong. We'll see how many there is, how much there is, and then decide if I'm going to use it all. So let me go ahead and cut it up. I've decided I don't really want my salad tasting super oniony, so we're just going to use what little we have here, and the rest we're going to save. But what I'm going to do now is just simply break it into the little rings, because I think it's kind of cool to eat onion rings in here. And let's make onion rings. Okay, that was one. Now we're going to do another set. I tried to slice it pretty thin because onions are really, really strong. And, you know, a lot of people skip the onion because you get onion breath. But I love onion. And because I'm pretty much at the house by myself today, I think it's going to be okay for me to have onion breath. And I'm going to go ahead and use this last piece here. This is quite a lot of onions. More than I would normally use. Normally, I think for most people, 2 or 3 rings of onion should be enough. But, hey, I'm the only one here, and I love onions, so we're having onions. The other half, we're going to go ahead and wrap up here in what was the container for the cucumber, but now we're going to put our onions in it and save it. And then we have the carrots to finish off our meal. I basically took the carrots and ran them under here and washed them really well, using both hands, obviously, not just one hand like right now. And I tried to clean the carrots out, and then we're going to use our little peeler here and just peel all this down. And then our Hessler steak knife, which I like the size, so I like using this for chopping. You know, slicing, dicing, whatever. Anyhow, we're going to go ahead and peel that and slice these up. Not dice them, but slice them, because we're only going to make little round or oval-shaped carrot cuts. Alright, I've peeled the carrots. You can see all the peelings here, right over the trash. And now we're just going to take our little knife and just cut it at an angle to get little, what's that? I can't say the word. It's not round. It's egg shape. It's ellipses. Yeah, elliptical shapes. That's what I'm going to do to try to spread the surface area. But carrots are like an excellent value. I think this whole bag was like $1.50 or something or less. And you know, it's enough to make a whole bunch of different meals. You can stir fry them. You can slice them and freeze them. You can basically use carrots for everything. We're going to make some carrot salad here soon. But right now, we're just adding it to a regular traditional salad here. So let me go ahead and slice those up into elliptical shapes, and then we'll dump it into our salad. Alright, I finished slicing up the carrots, and it looks so good. And me looking and thinking about the salad, I actually started salivating. Is it possible for a meat lover to salivate over salad? Evidently so. I must be like really hungry. But doesn't that look good? It doesn't look good until I mix it all up, which we're going to do here in a moment. But that's a lot of goodness in here, right? Really good food. Fairly fresh. At least as fresh as I have it. Anyhow, we're going to go ahead and mix this up a little bit, just so we get some variety coming up. Now, if I had some fresh tomatoes, that would be really cool to add. But I don't have any fresh tomatoes on me. I have some frozen. I haven't tried using frozen tomatoes on the salad, but fresh tomatoes would really make this dish stand out and look good and taste good. Mix that off there. Alright. So, it's just a matter of spreading our dressing. I suppose if you wanted croutons, you could make toast and slice it into crouton shapes. But we're not going to bother. We're just going to go ahead and pour this. You see, some of you might be thinking I use too much, and indeed I do. But, you know, this is quite a lot of salad, and I actually love this stuff. It's kind of fattening. You know, you take what would be a good dish, a healthy dish, and then you throw in dressing like this, and you've suddenly made it fattening. But, considering that this is lunch, you know, I had this morning for breakfast was the McNoy sandwiches, 2 McNoy sandwiches. So, it's now the afternoon, almost evening. It's 3:30 right now, and I had the breakfast at about like 9. So, this is going to be my lunch, and it is a great lunch. At least, I think it is. Let's go ahead and have a taste test. I'll try not to slurp or make too loud a noise for those of you who are bothered, but if you are, go ahead and cover your ears, because here goes nothing. And you know what? It's not fried rice or fried lo mein, but this stuff tastes great. I think a little bit of brown either sliced tomatoes or little baby tomatoes. Would be perfect. Anyhow, I hope you're all eating well, staying safe. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Until next time, everyone, bon appetit, good eating, stay safe.